Okay, so Bahrain. It's going into the weekend. Get my tyre allocation. Right, so I'm just going balanced again. And I'm going 50% race instead of full this time.
Hey, good to see you again. The factory
Okay,
sent
so
over the parts that were looking good on the rig. They're being fitted as we speak. Have a look at the report.
okay, so 2.4% to downforce. Okay, so I'm 10 up on our rivalry, so we've got 10 more like kind of points against Jolly and Palmer.
Welcome to the deserts of Bahrain, where the Formula One circus has rolled into town. We're expecting the cars to appear out on track shortly to start today's practice session. Now then, Anthony Davidson, there's been a lot of talk over the last few weeks about track limits. How much is too much when you're cutting corners and running wide? What are your thoughts on this? And do you think we'll be seeing drivers pushing those limits this weekend?
Well, I'd be disappointed if we didn't, frankly. If race control want to clamp down on drivers wandering off the track, then it's up to them to police it. As a driver, you're being paid to get your car around the circuit as quickly as possible, don't forget. So if you're not pushing those limits, if you're ignoring the advantageous line, then you're not doing your job properly. Now, I agree that, we have these white lines there for a reason, and we do want to see those limits enforced, but for me, it's not a driver's responsibility to do that.
Okay, going to the tracker
Data
acclimatization
during this session.
first.
Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts, we'll just
I think.
confirm they're performing to spec.
It's going straight for it. So, first lap was bad.
We can definitely speed up a bit in the following
I
corners,
did it
so
on a second lap. Got that score. And anyway, I didn't get a good enough speed really, or good enough score, so I just went straight into the pits really. Because there's not really any point going past the line and go back around to get in the pits. Okay, so straight into the tyre wear test, and then so first lap good, yeah, second lap optimal, and then just going on to the final lap of the tyre wear test. Yeah, I've got 1 red, 4 optimals. That was a pretty good tyre wear test compared to the Melbourne. The Melbourne one was, it couldn't get worse, and so that helps me with race pace really. Okay, final bit of this first lap. I'm up about just over half a second. I got 15th there, so I got purple. Next lap I made quite a few mistakes, I'm nearly a second down. That gives me like a 20-second. And then now I'm a second up for the straight. And just third, yeah, which was amazing from the car. That downforce really helped. Anyway, just going around that lap and just coming into the pits afterwards. And yeah, hit the wall. Don't know how that happened. It's like, don't know why I tried to go so close to the 50. I think it's because I broke a bit too late and I was just trying to test for the race, but yeah. Anyway, have to retire for like the 4th time this season in practice. So I came 3rd, but like
Quick look at
I
the
was on super
classification
soft
at the end of the session then. Here are your top 3.
So
Hamilton, Rosberg and a Renault.
get some resource points there. So 466. I can probably make another upgrade here. I got, so the only thing that I was not the best at is track acclimatization. Just go for that drag. Yeah, that'll speed me up really. It'll help kinda. So getting into qualifying, I do a 2 minute, I think. I'm not 2 minute, I don't think, no. 1:37, I mean. 2 minute would have been pretty bad. So I get 5th. And anyway, just fast forwarding, 6th. I'm going to go down quite a bit through the session, but I think I've secured to get out of Q1. Yeah, there we go. 6th. Yeah, pretty good, but some people are still using soft tyres, which is oh, it's only Q1. If you got a good car, then probably do it. Come past the line, 138, which is worse than my other lap that I did in Q1. And I'm down 2/10 there, like just like 3/10 basically. On the 3rd lap, like, it's not improving really. So yeah, I just leave it in Q2. Just hope I get out of, hope I get into Q3. I just sped this up really. Still Q1, and Perez is really the only person who can get me out. So just watching him. Just looking at the times really compared. Yeah, he can't beat me. Yeah, so going to Q3, which I really need to do try to get a good lap in. So first lap starts now. Rosberg does a 136, which I'm never going to get near. Oh, I'm so much slower than on previous two qualifying. 140. About 2 seconds up, which still isn't good, really. .137, which is about my Q1 pace, which is alright, and then lap 3 just too bad. And I realise I don't think I'm going to go quicker in this session, so I'll leave it. Yeah, it's still a good result. Getting into Q3, just speed it up. Gonna be in P8, it looks. No, yep.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting...
Get some more resource points. I may have to turn up the AI difficulty after this. Maybe after China, I think. I don't know. I'll probably do another race even if this one goes good to make sure that it is. Yeah, anyway, 20 points to 4, it's pretty good. Doing what the team should think should be at this point. So, 14th,
guess who? I've seen the
beat
team's
Jolyon,
expectations for the race,
plays
so I
16th
thought
for
I'd pass
higher.
them on and wish you luck. Take care.
Drivers' Championship target, so.
More then on the desert stage of Sakir as the players take their places for the opening act. Will they enthrall us like they did in 2014 with that titanic battle between Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton? Well, we'll find out shortly as we get underway here in Bahrain. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities and 2 DRS zones will help with that as well. It could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some points during the Grand Prix. Bahrain has showed us many times in the past, though,
So
Anthony
Daniel
Davidson, that
Ricciardo,
a good strategy
two
will only take
Mercedes.
you so far. Beyond that, you need good racecraft and you need good consistency.
And a little bit of luck too, I'd say. This is one of those circuits where the safety car always seems to come out just at the right time to condense the field together and mix up the cars on different strategies. It's hard on brakes, it's tough on fuel, and the main overtaking opportunity is down into turn 1, where it's easy to outbrake your opponent and potentially have a bit of argy-bargy as well.
So,
Right, let's be patient going into turn 1. We want to be in a good position for the rest of the race. Good luck.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Nico Rosberg will start his silver arrow from pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Raikkonen, Max Verstappen, and Hamilton, Bottas, and a Renault, Kvyat, and Sergio Perez, Grosjean, Gutierrez, Nico Hülkenberg, and Alonso, Button, Massa,
Two miles
Jolyon
at
Palmer, and Carlos Sainz, Ericsson, and Nasser, Rio Haryanto, and Pascal Wehrlein completes the grid.
okay, so I'm going to
Now
be
it's almost
going
time
for the
to
high
lights
tyre
out,
management,
so let's
as
go
it's
down to
quicker,
the track.
and then I can manage the tyres more than last race. Just starting the race, I got the formation lap, obviously. I go a bit slowly there. really, but I'm good. Not as bad as last race where I had to overtake. Wasn't the formation up because I was just off the start. Anyway, so we're cutting straight to the 16th lap because nothing really happened at the start. Just me kind of maintained position. Hey, come into the pits. My first hit, second pit stop. The strategy's kind of changed. I went from that was the first pit stop, I believe, actually. It went from soft medium to soft medium, soft super soft medium. Shows I can't actually still manage the tyres when I'm racing. So I'm 16th. Harris is ahead of me. Going down that side. I've got to let him back through. Legal overtake. I got to pass these guys. They're on mediums.
Okay, you need to give that position back. That was an illegal overtake.
And if they're on softs or mediums, I need to take them. Could be out down the inside. Not even trying to race me there. I think he realises mediums aren't gonna. No one keeping me behind him. Into 19th lap. Getting past Grosjean, into the points now. But they haven't going to make another stop, I have, so I'm going to be quite down the order. Down the inside. Button. Not racing me there. I was a bit into the pits now, 23rd lap. That was pretty decent coming into the pits there. It was pretty good braking. So I'm just going super soft. That took 3 seconds. That was one of the worst pit stops I've ever seen. So I'm in 12th. Not too bad, really. I just go over the white line there, but
pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end.
But anyway. Just watching this, I'll go off, yeah, but just showing the look at it, it just breaks off like how it probably really would. It just collapses. I like that. It looks pretty good for the game. Anyway, Hamilton's won the race. Now I'm coming through in 12th. I couldn't actually get to anyone. It's been a pretty boring race, to be honest. It's not been the best. But anyway, 12th. It's not too bad.
A great win then for the Mercedes team today. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres. But at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got
two
the
Mercedes,
speed of everyone
then
else.
Vettel.
And that's exactly what they had today.
And here are our podium drivers today.
Hamilton
after that
coming from about
excellent
6th
race.
there,
They've
getting
excelled
into
here, as they
first.
so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes
Very good drive by him.
are on top today. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the
Best lap
Drivers'
was a
Championship.
1:39.
Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Probably Carlos Sainz. You know, strong pace, good work with the strategy, just a very complete drive, I think.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes moved to the top
They're
of the
in fourth.
table. It was also a strong Grand Prix from Haas F1 this weekend.
Yeah, they got
Fantastic
7th.
work from the American
Yeah,
team
they must
to
have got
move
2.
themselves further
Yeah.
up the table. After all
Gutierrez
that excitement,
going out
it's
again, I
time for a
think.
lie
Yeah.
down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
Okay, so got some more career points. Oh, resource points, I mean. So I finished higher than him. I got a faster lap, definitely. Go on. Yeah, I'm 3 points off the top, off winning the rivalry. Now I'm doing better than expected in my this driver position kind of thing. And anyway, I'll see you in the next race in China after this team update, obviously. Also, they're very pleased with me. That's good.
Hey, it's me. I just
I'll
came
keep that
from a
one
meeting
team,
with the
alright.
department heads. Your performance came up and they're very pleased so far. Well done. Don't let that level drop, okay?